Kids are normal. I mean, you have to kind of balance, especially when you are in charge of somebody else's life. Trust, I think, is probably one of the biggest factors. A lot of mental checklists. A lot of mental checklists. But sometimes, like, that's the best saving grace, though, too, is to keep going and you don't ever have to stop and think about it.
The best way to describe an average day for the Swans would be controlled chaos. Like any family with a 2-year-old, our mornings can usually set the tone for the rest of the day. I love getting to spend some time with Elliot in the mornings.
Who's in here? Hello.
Fortunately, she's a great sleeper and is usually in good mood as soon as she is awake.
Dada, did you know about Cash? Cash, what are you doing to your ear?
Being a dad has been a life-changing experience, as cliche as it sounds. I obviously don't have the same physical abilities as most fathers. That can be downright heart-wrenching at times. However, as Elliot continues to grow and develop, it's become easier. We have our own routine or relationship that will only continue to make our bond stronger.
Oh my gosh, everything is always so busy now. I try to think of what life looked like before her. I can't even really remember, like, to think about it. I think we just get so embedded in our daily routines. And her, you know, like that we don't have time to really let ALS steal any more time from us, huh? We got stuff to do. Who's gonna ride with Dada? You want up? Up. But we're still able to do a lot of the things that normal families do. You hang on? It just sometimes takes us a little longer, or we need a little bit more grace, or a lot of times we have to take another way to get there, but we still do it. Together as a family, it's nice to do just something like this where we can all be together. You know, with ALS, a lot of times there's always a caregiver around, or you're always at a doctor's appointment, or there's always things to do, so just being able to have that normal family time is important.
As strange as it sounds, other than this pesky case of ALS, I am very healthy. There's really not much else the disease can take away from me, physically. I have lost more muscles in my face, which has been tough.
That's been a hard one. Now we're just left to just eye communication. So if the eye gaze is not functioning right or something, then it's a lot of reading into really subtle signals, I guess.
I'm motivated by success. I always have been.
24/7, 365. He never stops. So there will be some times that I'll even wake up at night and he'll still be doing something on the computer.
It's not a dollar amount or huge house. I just want to defy odds, create, manage, live a healthy and balanced life.
He is very active, and whether that is social media, you know, marketing for the foundation. Half the time it's me that doesn't know what's going on, which I think is ironic too. Like, Kevin is always in the know, he's got the calendar down, and me that's perfectly well and able to check on all these things. I'm always behind. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
There has been more positive movements in ALS research over the last 2 years than the previous 10 before it. It's given me a fresh injection of hope.
You know, everything we do with the foundation, everything is to ultimately bring about a cure, because there still isn't one. And maybe it's not for Kevin, but maybe for another family down the road, that one day that this isn't even a conversation we're having anymore.
This past year has been tough on our family.
Where's Elliot? I thought she was in here. Where is she?
Professionally and personally, we have had some major disappointments. Jay and I have tried to lean into our faith as much as possible.
I don't know, Dad. Did we leave her at Panera?
Where did she go?
We have a lot of projects coming up, but like to plan for anything, like nobody knows what life is gonna look like. Even to say like to move into here, to be on our own, I would have never foreseen this coming, so we're just gonna pick the next mountain and move it. So we'll see what that one is gonna be. You're just a little bit more aware of how fast time goes and how fleeting every moment is. And if you get those bonus ones, then they're bonus. Then we did our job.